welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Martha. I am a 22-year-old single mom of a 7-month-old named Sebastian. He is rolling around right now, so if you hear anything, that's just him. In today's video, I wanted to do a life/divorce update because a lot of my friends said they would like to see one since I am in the process of getting divorced from my son's dad, and I was not planning on ever being a single mother. I don't think anybody does. So with that, I'm going to give a little bit of a background of me and Caleb's relationship. Not in too much detail because I do plan on making a video about our relationship. So that way you guys kind of know why I'm getting a divorce and why what I want in the divorce is necessary and not just me being a petty, bitter baby mama. So with that, let's jump right into it. So my relationship with Caleb, my son's father, kind of went really fast. I met him at 19 in May of 2016. He ended up going to jail from a charge in 2015. He went in November 2016. Then he got out in July 2017. And we got married September 2017. I was 20 when we got married. He was 25. And I will be the first to say marriage was not the first thing on my mind. I was very content having children with him first, living with him. But we weren't able to do so because we lived 2.5 hours away from each other. And I wanted a kid early, but I was very unsure at times because half of our relationship up till the day we got married, he was in jail. Then he was very, especially when we got married, he was very mentally, emotionally, verbally, and physically abusive towards me. The physical abuse stopped after like 2 months, which does not make an excuse, but I was able to forgive him because it did stop. The other stuff, I was a prisoner in my marriage and a prisoner in my own apartment. I wasn't allowed to leave the house without him. If I had to go to the bathroom, I had to keep the door unlocked or have the door open so he could come in at any time. He had every password to any social media I had, plus my phone password. I was not allowed to talk to my parents on the phone by myself. I could not talk to my friends alone. And I had to have my location on my phone. I had to have it on 24/7 so he could find me wherever I was. And if I woke up before him, I had to wake him up. If I went to go make breakfast, go to the bathroom, or watch Netflix, I'd get in trouble. However, I was already pregnant at 20, right before I turned 21. I found out 5 days before I turned 21. So basically back to back, life changes were happening. So I felt like I was in a position where I could not leave Caleb. And it wasn't until my son was born that I stopped making excuses for the drug use, the abuse, the cheating, and the controlling behaviors. Because I have a boy. And I will not let my son grow up thinking that that's okay to treat the girl he loves or boy he loves and that you can act any way you want and it's excused. That was my background, really vague. So the life update aspect, I guess, is I have been doing a lot better from how I was when he was born. The first maybe 2-3 months of his life, I threw myself pity parties. I really resented being a mom because I was doing it alone and I didn't know what to expect. Caleb went to prison 2 weeks after Sebastian was born for drug use and physical domestic violence. So I chose to leave for the safety of myself and my son. He threatened to kill Sebastian for crying and threatened to kill me for putting my foot down and telling him he can't control me anymore. Especially in the last 2 months, I have been a lot more happy. I have been applying for jobs, which I have not been able to do because I didn't think I was ready, and I felt like my son was too young for me to go back to work being a single mom. I've been working out a lot more, mostly just going on walks, but considering I never really would go for walks, that's an improvement. My depression it's still there, but it's decreased. It's very manageable without medications since I am going outside a lot more. My hobbies and my goals and my dreams have come back. I stopped doing a lot of them because I was too miserable in my marriage, plus once I came home because I had this life change and I didn't think that I deserved to go after my dreams. Hi, honey. And I'm a lot more social. I take Sebastian out with pride and I'm happy about it. And I'm just a lot happier. And part of that is Sebastian. He is always smiling and laughing. And he's shown me, without even realizing, that you gotta just laugh and be happy and look on the brighter side of things. So being around him, I just become a happier person because I don't see how I can look at him and be depressed. My anxiety as well has gone down. The only thing I worry about is if I'm being a good enough mother. I used to be very uncomfortable going out in public with Sebastian because I am very young, and when I don't wear makeup and I was wearing like pajama pants all the time, I looked a lot younger than 22. And my biggest concern was that people thought I was too young to raise my son. I've had people come up to me and tell me that, oh, your brother's really cute. And I've had to correct them. And thinking that, oh, what if they think I'm the nanny? I don't want people thinking that I'm babysitting my son. Like, I'm very proud now that I was always proud he was my kid, but I was always embarrassed to correct people. And now I'm very just out there. Like, this is my kid. If you don't like that, oh well. My confidence has gotten better. And that's why I've been filming a lot more as well. Because I feel like I'm at a piece and a place in my life where I can focus on YouTube and my kid and my dreams. And I haven't felt this way since I was like in elementary school. So that's pretty great. Along with Sebastian's life update, he's meeting all the milestones, and even though it's just me and him, we are a great little family, and I'm very blessed to have my son. For the divorce update, I have the final hearing. I believe it's the final hearing. What's up? on August 16th of this year, we had a hearing in April where I got handed paperwork for the proposal of how I want things to go and the financial aspect of my life, and I have to mail in a copy to the judge and Caleb, because Caleb agreed that we would work together on this and come up with an agreement. However, just like he always does, as soon as we left the courthouse, he told me that any paperwork I send in, if he doesn't get any kind of custody or placement, he won't agree to it. And I propose that I get full custody and placement because I have been taking care of Sebastian by myself without him for his whole life so far. And him getting custody or placement would be like a stranger coming into his life, and that's not fair to Sebastian. He has a routine. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. So he said he'll just rip up paperwork. I do have the option to mail a letter into Caleb and the judge requesting a court date sooner than August 16th, and then a guardian ad litem, I think, will have to be part of it for Sebastian, which I don't want nor look forward to, just because I feel like Caleb is 27 and I am 22. We should be able to communicate and, come up with something. But we can't, because he is only focusing on what's best for Caleb while I am focusing on what's best for Sebastian. And I promise you guys, I am not some petty baby mama that is trying to keep her son away from their dad. But it's the best thing for everybody. If I choose to go through with the original court date, I have to mail in paperwork to Caleb and the judge by August 2nd, which I feel like is so soon. I don't want to waste the time. So in about 2 months, give or take like a week or two, is when our court date is, and I'm very, very nervous because I don't know how it's going to end up. And it's very scary for me to think that, because Caleb is a very good talker, he is very believable, he is a manipulator, that he will somehow, even though he's in prison, convince the judge that it's in Sebastian's best interest to be with him. And my friends who follow my YouTube and who hang out with me know, because they've talked to Caleb, that this is not what's best for Sebastian. And I know I'm future tripping, whatever. That's what I do. So I should have a better, understanding and a better update for you guys as it gets closer and after the court date, which I will be very happy to update you guys regardless. If you guys want an after court update, comment below and let me know. Otherwise, I probably won't make a huge video about it. I'm just not sure people want to hear it. And also, comment below if you want me to do a video like about the truth of my relationship with Caleb, because I've had to lie about a lot of it. I know this video was very, very scattered and, you know, all over the place and random, but there really isn't much to talk about this situation since we still have a while till the court date. So with that, that is the end of my update, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I also will be uploading, most likely, a 7-month update for Sebastian very shortly, sometime this week. And hopefully, if things go well tomorrow, I have something planned. I will make a video about it as well, but I don't want to say anything in case it doesn't go the way I planned. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the bell so you can get notifications when I post. And also follow me on Instagram if you want to see updates about Sebastian and my life. And with that, that is the end of our video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.